see the pair that got hauled into Tyre?
Did you see that? Tell me you saw that.
Otto.
The Rome? As long as you look past it. He's with your uncle, and they've sent an owl their way the moment the winds turn foul. Still waiting on.
Do you have any...
Well, that depends on you.
All right, fine. What do you suggest we...
Oh, no, I'm just... Could be that Lady Vivian and Old Tomes have... Could be that they...
I suppose...
How is not that you are to blame for the Dominion's fate?
I'm sorry I couldn't...
My countrymen are stronger than you think.
I hope so.
Look, tempting though it may be...
You believe?
I don't know.
Beneath these darkened skies, fear and confusion reign over Valisthea. Oh, the lands around the fallen Mother Crystals had already begun to wilt for want of ether. But not like this. Crystals that filled wells and fueled furnaces, now nothing but pretty shards of rock. And those that hang from the people's necks cast nary a glimmer of light to keep the dark at bay. It is only a matter of time before the common folk convince themselves that the end of days is upon us. Yet I fear a swift end is more than we can hope for. While most of the world thirsts for ether, the remainder drowns in it, spawning Akashic in droves. And amidst the hordes of mindless beasts, with magics as like to fail as function, even the strongest nation would falter. Rosaria and the Iron Kingdom teeter on the brink of collapse, while the tragedy in Twinside has all but paralyzed the Holy Empire. Dalmekia fares little better. Rumor has it the ministers fled the capital after the fall of Drake's Fang, leaving their beloved republic to crumble. Waloed, meanwhile, moves in earnest. The Einherjar has been sighted off-storm. The world, in short, is in chaos. It would seem our civilization was nothing but a castle of sand, to be washed away at the whim of the waves.
A castle.
Not my best flourish, but without the protection of...
Which is only a...
defending, but pitchforks and... Should the King of Waloed...
Is a storm coming, Sid?
Let me...
Is there anything...
It doesn't... That, I believe. And on the 6th day... But I dare say you remember your childhood lessons on the sins of Zemeckis?
You think they're connected?
Well, he has certainly exhibited powers that we mortals would associate.
There is nothing...
But... Yet for all the fairy tales that tell it, had I the journal of... You will forget...
Certainly not. Even without this journal, you... Perhaps Otto will be more inclined to share his thoughts when he hears what the others had to say.
Clive.
Only one.
It would. We had as many owls. Martha's got a cashing out her gates and talk more.
And don't forget Dalimil.
When it rains.
It fucking pours. And even if I could get, which means there's only two.
Jill and I.
Fancy a look at the list, do you? Anything catch your eye? Always something in there.
Still alive, are ya? If you're gonna buy something, be quick about it. It'd better all be here. You're rubbing me blind, you know. Come again. Or don't. I'm not much bothered
Seems
either
the
way.
hideaway's lost its...
This man's gonna die if we don't get him sorted.
Anything catch your eye? There you go. Take care out there, eh?
Martha.
And you, Clive.
Otto said he'd been attacked.
Those skies are what happened. There were hundreds of them. The rest are still down there. What do you think?
That we joined.
I thought you know. Let the men know.
We're on our way.
Do you think there are as many as Martha says?
More.
You don't think they've abandoned us, do you?
Good girl.
Fly, Ambrosia.
Clive,
We deal with the Akashic first.
All yours, Torgal.
This one. This one.
These men...
If you've come to...
Your armor... We're here.
How do you know?
Forgive me, my lord. There was...
Wait, man. Where is your command?
So wait.
Did he? Take your wounded. Martha will see you.
And to think you...
When did Wade and his men...
Not long after Rosalith fell. The guard, they were making ready to leave just as the skies turned.
Martha! The scouting party's almost at the lift. And they got...
Damn it.
We'll worry about...
You look after... I will.
My brothers.
Mad dogs.
Squire, but what about... I didn't, sir.
So Wade,
Lord Rossfield.
Martha seemed to think you might need some help. And by the look...
We thought we... But we didn't know there would be some...
Behind you!
Damn it! We need...
Do you think we can...
We can certainly... Are you with us, Sir Wade?
Always.
Then let's do it.
Is anyone...
I don't... I see you.
Martha!
Is something wrong?
The lookout saw smoke coming from down...
A second.
Feel like...
Always.
Jill and I will make... You'll need to...
Don't you worry.
The moment my...
Just patch me up as quick as you... Yeah!
They're headed for the rest.
We have to slow them down. Martha and the others won't be ready.
All yours, Torgal. Down, Torgal! All yours, Torgal! Something's coming!
Apologies, my lord. Did I miss anything?
Only the first round, so wait. Shall we? Do you see any more?
No.
But it won't be...
Then we make...
What did you find?
The same as...
Well, wherever they came from, they're gone now. Our lookouts say hopefully we'll... How many of... Oh, damn...
It was a hard ford. It's not a matter of if the Horde will be back. The inn here affords a good view.
What do you say, Martha?
Well...
My lord, there's someone... Oscar? It isn't... I am Oscar. Oscar of House Murdoch.
Murdoch?
Oh, he... Well, go on then. Yes. If it please you, my Lord Mark, I would learn the duties...
But I am a shield, and spending time in the company of an...
My Aunt Hannah once told me, you have accomplished much since taking on... And I would sooner serve under an honorable outlook... No, not... It's all right. There is only so much...
But a squire...
Would that really be so? You were a squire once? And I'm set...
Know that I'll show you as...
I would not have it...
I'll be taking you all to a storehouse in the Bales. Leave anything you don't...
Any friend of the innkeeper is a friend of mine. I hope it's to your liking.
First we find Isabel.
Welcome, welcome. And a fine, fine day to you.
I saw it with my own eyes.
I can't do it. I can't.
My lord.
We received the dame. There have been sight...
With the blue eye. They've taken... Heck.
And what have you...
Oh, no.
Then we'll look... for more than a captain's orders.
Madame!
Half the garrison's been slaughtered.
We've tried requesting reinforcement. What more?
I would have you do your duty. Those at the Vale, and protect them I shall. In case you... But more than that, your sister... So you have a choice.
She speaks the truth, you know. This here.
What we have left...
Not if we... I'll have a word.
Ah,
It was a note, but I thought you might still need them.
I like you. The way the survivors... and perhaps...
You're a pike.
I've got family and more. And a pack of them glowing...
Leave that.
My family.
What do we do to deserve It's all right. Did you see...
Creatures? They came out of nowhere.
Do you remember?
On the road from Orif.
It's all right. At least we have an idea of where the thralls might be now. We should head for more.
The two soldiers were carrying another.
It was all they could do to escape.
Fly, Ambrosia.
Look!
I see them. With me! Get him! This one!
Should I prime?
Save your strength. Go for it! All yours, Torgal. Torgal, kill! This one. Farewell. Get him! Go for it! Go for it! Fine hound. Get him! Go for it! Now, Torgal! Get him!
There are all... You have the...
Don't thank us. There will be more.
A wish, isn't that right?
Yes.
Felipe.
Yeah. It's not the most... Now me, and the people I love. Now, if you don't mind.
Lest you wonder, I'm not foolish enough to believe, but it has so...
Fucking thieving my shop.
If I had my pickaxe, I would...
Oh, my finest.
Anything I can interest you in? Fare you well.
Mummy, I'm scared.
Oh, I'm ruined.
Sick. Should I be worried?
Jill,
Hola.
your Stolas...
Indeed.
Any idea?
The desert's a big but the fact...
What did you say?
Ah, as if by magic. Let's just say we've... And at this rate, it won't be the actions... I've tried reasoning with the dissenting parties, but even...
Perhaps we could talk.
What makes you think?
What makes you...
Suppose we just follow the shouting.
You wouldn't talk like that if it had been your... We hire mercenaries...
And what happens when those... We're better off using that coin to buy, and you cannot fill empty...
But what happens when they...
That's enough. Any more of this, and I'll throw you out my... Come back.
Victor. What's he doing here?
Sid.
I was about to...
Costness is in chaos. The Briar's kiss here in Dallas. I was here to do just that. When Master Lubor told me of...
Who are those?
Those were the thorns in Lubor. These accursed Scott were an entire...
We're still working. Perhaps we could...
I hope so.
So,
what I saw was a room full of people who were angry, but have left us...
My thought? Both sides wish to protect their homes and life.
And if there's one thing bandits like...
What would Sid the...
Well... He'd let them choose for themselves.
That sounds like a...
While it's plain neither Conrad nor Nat, it may still be possible. Before, and that would to pool our resources, and...
When all that...
It appears we have Victor pay
As you wish.
Don't worry, Victor and I will do most of the talking.
Play along.
What he mean?
Picture it, Conrad. You're on. Ah, Conrad. May I introduce you to Jane, commander of the
A pleasure, mate.
As I told you, I summoned the commander here from Canberra to inquire...
Victor says that there aren't any men left up.
True as the nobles came and claimed every last one worth his... You know of the 7 high houses? Granted, we have a few boys left.
Well, Con, are you saying that Dalamul's finest cannot defend this town, that a band of beardless youths could better have...
Absolutely not.
We'll show those bastards who they're dealing.
I can't believe
Conrad's not what... And there's a reason why...
I mean, it may still be possible to buy some. Ah, Natalie, allow me to introduce Lord Underhill.
Underhill.
I was just telling the good lady of our conversation.
Lubor says that not only are the grand...
Indeed, certainly. The nobles in the capital are buying up the city's stock, so it is only a matter of time before the peasants...
It is. And while I applaud your endeavors to dissuade which means that now, if our humble town is to endure not...
All right.
But you needn't have gone through this.
Thank you. She saw... I didn't say it was good. Now, my scouts should be...
I'm not convinced our roles in this ruse were entirely necessary.
I don't know. Conrad seemed quite taken with you.
Good, both Conrad and Natalie, with time.
Time? No.
I take it yours.
Technically, it would be the bandit. All of them.
You're not...
They don't just want food.
I'm told the bandits march very well. The rest, my friend, mistakes I concede are high.
That is a lot.
Then it will be for us.
I thought
we'll hold them, and we...
The women folk have come to welcome us.
I'll take that one.
It's all yours.
Sick 'em! Get 'em! They mean to overwhelm us. Get him! This
The townspeople...
I don't hear...
That we should...
Natalie. You did well out there. The inn would have been lost had you not held the line.
Without you, there would have been no line to hold. You saved us, Conrad. You saved Alamil.
We all saved Alamil.
Conrad seems to have had a change of heart.
I'd say they both have.
I take it from your presence that our visitors from the desert won't be joining us either. Pity.
The plan worked, Sid. Granted, it only took an army of bloodthirsty bandits at our gate.
Calm down. We are... As for you...
I'll take that. Our friends seem to have things under control. For now, at least. Let's go and put Otto's mind at rest.
But look what they've left us.
Mummy,
The gentlemen of the town guards.
Good day, my lord. Go with Gilbert.
Did you see that? Tell me you saw it.
Was what? Hello? How is it you...
Larkus, any word?
The nations are still...
Right.
Clive, now's the...
Thank you, Otto.
So it was not Sylvester, but Olivier who served as Ultima's puppet. And when Dion learned of this, he sought to slay the fiend. Only for his father to take the spear that would have freed him. Enough to drive a man to madness.
Small wonder he hasn't stirred. I would be afraid to wake.
Had I but reached out to him sooner, warned him of the threat Ultima posed. But now, both an empire and her prince lie broken.
Joshua, what do you know of Ultima?
Very little, I'm afraid. Despite my best efforts. 18 years ago, as I lay buried beneath the rubble of Phoenix Gate, 'twas not death who came for me, but another. And it was while in my rescuer's care I first heard of Ultima. I've been chasing his shadow ever since. Ultima is driven by some deep, dark purpose, and for whatever reason, it would seem you are crucial to his designs. He will stop at nothing to have you, even if that means toppling an empire.
But why me? What possible use could I be to such a creature?
That is one of many answers that have eluded me. Yet, I am certain of this. It is not mere chance. You were chosen for a reason. All dominants carry within them the might of an icon. Nigh limitless power that is at once acutely limited. I wield fire, and only fire.
And I only ice. 8 wardens for 8 elements. But you, Clive.
You are different. You're special. Your abilities begin with the flames of Ifrit. But they do not end there. The fact Ifrit can even exist goes against everything we thought we knew of dominance. Perhaps Ultima has been waiting for one such as you, whose potential is truly limitless.
I've encountered that thing several times now. If it or he, as you say, needs me, why hasn't he claimed me as he did the boy?
Were I to hazard a guess, I'd say the two of you are somehow incompatible. His mind not properly attuned to your body.
His mind?
Mind, awareness, spirit, call it what you wish. But I believe Ultima to be an embodiment of the concept. This is why I struggle and fail to contain him here inside me.
I'm sorry. Inside you?
With every setting sun, I feel my strength wane. And though the Phoenix's flames mend the prison I have made for Ultima, they do so at a cost. We must find a means to bring an end to him before I meet my own.
What were you thinking?
It was that or let him take Clive. And I've always had a soft spot for my brother.
But that doesn't mean you should sacrifice yourself to save me.
Joshua. Clive, it's Gav. There's an army of Akashic at the gates of Canver.
Well, what's the short of it?
It's all Tyre told you. The capital of the Free Cities is under siege by an army of monstrosities. The city guard are doing their best to stem the tide, but numbers ain't on their side.
What of Lord Byron and Mid? Were they able to escape?
No, but they're all right for now. They're hiding with Gav at midship.
We have to get them out of there.
And we shall. Otto, prepare a Stolas. Tell Gav to stay exactly where he is.
Understood.
Vivian, what's the swiftest route to the Free Cities?
That sounds like a question for the map. Look here. This road, through Tabor, should provide the least trouble.
Good.
What a coincidence. Tabor is exactly where I'm bound.
Joshua, bed is where you should be bound.
You don't think I told him the exact same thing?
Were Tyre not such a talented healer, I would surely have been inclined to agree. But, thanks to her ministrations, I feel I may safely rejoin my attendant, who was to wait for me in Tabor if we became separated.
All right, we travel together.
Clive.
If he stays close to me, he'll be fine.
Thank you, brother.
I'll look after him.
Clive. How may I help you today? Study it well, Clive. Thus ends today's lesson.
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. You earned this. All done?
Seems the hideaway is
blasted.
Are you sure?
You remember something? Yeah, but...
I've never... So,
Only...
if,
Wow.
and if...
You do...
There's a storm coming, Sid. Will there be...
I can...
It's not. I borrowed my first, which...
Perhaps...
I don't... They were in the...
Lawsman Harpocrates.
Ah, the young man.
That's actually...
Ah, now.
Dragonlet.
One would have... I believe the specific...
So we know what...
Saint Bond, I gather, I may add.
Meaning that...
Best of luck, and...
Is everything... You seem... It's all right.
Forker saying she's been selling a band, but she'd never do business with baddies. I wanted to ask her about it. She'd...
Don't worry. Of course. Lady Karen.
No, Nick.
You're...
What? No, what?
Just...
Oh.
All I know...
And what? Look. But that...
You're right, lady. It was wrong.
No.
Of course. I spoke that the room, along with what?
Oh, and... But... Why would...
No, but people...
Well, that trick, so that's what...
Are you sure that...
Oh, boy.
I heard the Emperor was impaled.
We're all gonna die! You hear me?
What do you reckon we should do?
Sid!
Hard at your studies, I see. It's not a se...
No.
Well...
And just how long hasn't it been one?
Yes.
But we didn't break them.
Just like
Miss Midadol.
Because that's the only...
Miss Midadol.
Well then.
They're taking up...
Speak for yourself.
You three. So let's have a look. All right. Every piece has its own... If even one of them... You already know one of them. This is called the arm.
You're right.
You've written in chocolate.
Oh...
Hold things.
Good thinking. These round...
I do, but the...
Well... This time... That...
You know what?
Not a bad... So... Now that we...
I think we've...
Then here's what we'll do.
Well...
And the... And...
Very...
Yes!
Well...
Oh, I just put the pieces together.
That's right.
Her head...
Yeah?
What do you...
With a lip...
You hear that?
Until then...
Hey, look!
You don't think Sid forgot about it?
and said, will there be...
Well?
It would. They did.
Oh,
Bleach.
Sid.
She'd
not
She's working.
Oh.
Seems the hideaways.
Did you see the pair that got hauled into time? Rutherford. Where would he be?
The bandits may be known. Look what they've left us.
It shouldn't be too hard to find goods.
The gentleman of the town guard was...
Could be I know something more.
Clyde, I found someone who...
Have you?
Go on.
All right. It's like I said. A wizened old crone. Says the more swords and spears she puts him, and the more war. And who will... Why, the good...
And you've seen...
Aye, just so. You'll find her right here.
Here in Delham. Where exactly?
She has a stall here in... But it'd be a feeling. Now, if that...
Sorry to have...
You don't think Nan's...
Not unless she's...
Eh?
Lady Karen.
Good question.
And I'll visit...
All right.
You too, Good.
What a mess.
You fought very bravely.
The safety of the town is in our hands.
Time to brave the Viper's Nest.
Just you...
It was a fair... So...
That's up, Dias, boys.
Leave now and we can pretend this didn't happen.
Smoke
Go on.
When the Borgwyn he only wanted that bull of you.
What were you good?
The Borgwyn wanted. I was only supposed to. Then you. Well.
You're not worthy. I need to find Goot.
Get your filthy paw.
Stop and...
For they are not lies. Every lie...
Goot.
He's got a... He said she had to pay him...
After what she did, it is only that loathsome... Goots, was it? Only with your... Run along now.
No.
No.
I don't care. Promise me, or I'll...
Goot.
Enough!
But how did he...
Well, the whole thing got me thinking. Though it was just... I thought the years might have taught you some sense. What was it we called you?
You.
Everything. It was all... And now you're...
Goose, you...
If you want to... You'll have to...
You Greg, out of the... So, you remember an eye for wise, and now... Sorry, Ticket.
Is he...
Tight? No. It's an easy going through. After all, I should know.
You don't mean...
Oh, don't tell me you lost it to old Wet Leg. Said I'd stolen from his strong, so I took some of my own. But he crossed the line. He didn't, eh?
No, nah, but...
Well, if he does, best we take the other eye. Then we work our way. But something tells... Right.
Remind me never...
There were ghosts at the gates, not days.
You needn't fret. The creatures...
meadows, then.
Yeah! Target surrounded. Hippocrates said I should be able to find what I'm looking for somewhere nearby. Light blue dragons and bright yellow flowers. Should be easy enough to Let's go. That is heady. This must be the Drake's Mint. That just leaves the Skyworm. Run like the wind. This must be our wyvern. All right, let's get this over with. I think that's everything Molly needs to resurrect her recipe.
My lord Marquis, it is. I am...
Of course.
Yes,
And what was...
1,000.
It's all right.
I am here tasked with learning, and what I have learned is the subsequent... the gears of the realm. Your lord, uncle...
That sounds like...
It is.
Alas.
I have... They're both able-bodied.
So you want me? I'll need to know...
One I sent to investigate.
That doesn't...
Thank you.
It's not going to be easy. Finding one man in an entire republic. Let's hope someone here's seen something.
Mummy. The gentleman of the town guard.
Ready, go? Run like the wind. Someone's got himself in trouble.
I don't see them, so you can...
Please!
I'll deal with...
You that one's... If you...
Or you can go...
Oh, you... He hasn't had me.
I'd expect as much from Hugo's faithful, but...
Much has changed.
You've seen this kind of...
Many times.
One of Rutherford. You sent me...
Well, I arrived. His men...
The captain...
Fortunately...
What of the Fist Central Command? Surely they wouldn't...
I would imagine they are unaware. Those who weren't recalled now...
Then it's worse. You should return to Rosette. Not at all. Now, if he was bound... There's a lot of road between here and the capital. Rutherford's man could be anywhere. Let's go. You deserve a rest. What happened?
If you're...
I'm not.
Then I'm Alistair Rockford.
Of the 7 high houses, it's been... Is she well?
My Lord Marquis? I was on my way.
Bandits.
They look... It didn't matter in the end.
Which way did...
South.
All right. Found a note. You heard back.
Thank you.
Come on. Faster! They just couldn't resist, could they?
This one's ours, pretty boy.
Get him! Kill! This one. Get him! Over here! Get him! All yours, Torvald! Over here! Make for the town while you
don't need to... This looks...
I thought I...
And stand by.
It's just which is more than can be said for you.
I will.
Strange of the garrison.
The garrison have their... There are a few... The markets... When I said the ones who attacked me didn't have the look of
Rockford, if you are to... You first.
I shall return, but...
Don't think...
I suppose... I shall send a...
My uncle certainly has his work. I should go and tell Rutherford that his colleague...
I see. The red speaking? I only happened. They both. I am of storm and as it is,
Nothing.
I didn't. I just thought.
I reckon that you've always. And I'd have. Why, you fine.
Thanks.
There's nothing he wouldn't...
That's his mate. He'll need to start looking out till then.
Of course.
Stop. I don't go.
Seems the hideaway is lost. So,
I did.
and what
Blueback wyvern.
Ah, now then, let's... And here we have... Ivan's offered to make sure it's fit for...
And rightly...
So...
What? The crackle of the crust. It is a tour de force.
I think he likes...
I can't quite...
Decent. Sid, might I suggest...
I'll give it some...
That book may be a veritable treasure trove, but the recipes are hardly what I'd call honest fare.
You look like you could do with a drink. Oh, you're not leaving already, are you?
Did you see the pair that got hauled into town?
There's a storm coming, Sid.
Knowledge hoarded is knowledge. What subject shall we consider today?
always welcome, Clive.
Did you see that? Tell me you saw that.
Oh, I wasn't expecting you back so soon. Here you are. Best of luck out there, Sid.
Fancy a look at the list, do you? Here you go. Seen enough?
Good girl. Time to fight. No holding back. Enough of you, are there? No mistakes. You deserve a rest.
all, eh? Only those who have... Go empty your pockets.
Let's try. A deserter turned outlaw. We were more similar than... Ready, go? Run like the wind. All right. You deserve a rest. Get him! Let's go. Fly, Ambrosia. Be safe. No more vengeance. No more war. Come on.
Yeah!
No mistakes.
Have care.
Be safe. Ready, go? This beast isn't to be trifled with. This one. Over here! Definitely not to be trifled with. Run like the wind.
Seems the hideaways.
Welcome.
You've a keen eye.
Come back again.
Did you see that? Tell me you saw that.
Seems the hideaway is lost its sight.
Did you see the pair that got hauled into time?
Good morrow to you, my friend. You wish to study the tomes?
We can use the ruins to cross the ravine.
Assuming they will allow it. The Echoes have a will of their own.
Tell us about Yote, Joshua.
She's strong-willed, loyal, and deadly with a blade. Much like Clive, but with better manners.
injured. What happened here?
It swallowed up. There's a village. We...
I'll go. Rest well. You said the encampment was close. Let's hope the Akashic is still there.
Another ether flood. They're everywhere now.
We can't go round it.
Then we'll just have to be careful.
Right. I got here in time.
Is someone there? Please, I can't move my leg.
That doesn't sound like an Akashic. You're with the but
I am.
Taking care of
Another
is...
He was right to send you. Tabor is safe, thanks. You seem...
You must...
Wait.
Son of a whore. I was there! In Kosnis when you killed my brothers. I was there in Rosalith!
My war with Hugo Kupka is over.
And what of my ill will?
Fine.
For Titan!
You're in no fit.
Then they should be eaten.
For what?
No. Lord Kupka told us of your crimes. You are...
Man.
I am nothing. Just know.
Let's go.
Faster!
We're nearly there.
Have you been to Tabor before?
There are a few places I haven't.
That'll do, girl. Where now, Joshua?
There is a residence just inside the city gates. She waits us within.
Welcome, welcome. A fine choice. Take care.
Here's the scraps you're after.
Thanks.
Can't do that.
My Lord Marquis, it is an honor. I am Yote, Knight of the Undying, charged with the protection of His Grace Joshua Rosfield, Keeper of the Flame of the Phoenix.
Of course. It all makes sense now.
Would you care to elaborate?
The Undying are loyal servants to the ducal throne. Or more specifically, to its heir. They have served our family for generations, albeit from the shadows.
Since their inception, they have been tasked with the preservation and enactment of the rites of ancestral communion. After the events at Phoenix Gate, it was the Undying who delivered me to safety. And since the day I left Rosaria, Yote has been my constant companion and protector. Without her sword, I would not have survived my journey across the realm.
Rise, Lady Yote. You saved my brother. I owe you a debt I can never repay.
I but did my duty.
Come now. Tell us what you've discovered.
Your Grace. It is as you feared. The vessel we spied off the coast of the Crystalline Dominion on the night of her fall. It was the Einherjar. Beyond any doubt.
The Black Galleon.
Joshua. The Einherjar is the Royalists' flagship. What business would they have in the Dominion?
Upon learning of Waloed's involvement in recent events at Drake's Fang, I sensed the malign influence of Ultima, and bid Yote and the Undying look into the matter.
We have reason to believe that the Black Galleon weighed anchor shortly after the fighting began, and set a course due south.
For Canva. Then it is Waloed Knights who besiege the cities.
What is left of them, yes. And the Black Galleon sails at but one man's behest. Barnabas Tharm.
But are we truly safe here in the Agora?
The city guard have been paid, if that's what you're implying.
All the more reason for them to run.
Well, you are free to leave, Lord Minister.
Markets abandoned, warehouses aflame, blackened hulls choking every port in the capital. Canva is ruined.
The realm teeters on the brink of chaos, and all you can think about is commerce!
Forgive us. We were not aware Dhalmekia now subsisted on charity.
Quite.
How dare you!
Distinguished members of the Council, you must forgive His Majesty this intrusion.
What is the meaning of this?
A trifle crowded, but I fear it will have to serve, my liege.
Very well.
My colleagues, do you not see? The king! He has come to save us from the Akashic.
He is a gift from the heavens, divine intervention, our very salvation.
And of course, if it is compensation he requires, we would be most willing to negotiate a fair price for services rendered.
Fools. Your ignorance unbecomes you.
Your Majesty, correct me if I'm wrong, but I would swear that the fiends washing the cobbles of Canva with the blood of her citizens wear the colors of Waloed. Ha! So you do not deny it. Guards, fetter them, and see our guests to the dungeons!
Enough. Pathetic creatures. That you should imagine yourselves worthy of salvation. The girl is still here, somewhere in the city, her consciousness fair dripping with her late father's hubris. A consciousness to which Mythos is inextricably bound and inexorably drawn. See that he is made welcome.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Come, Mythos. Surely the prince's light cannot have sated you.
So then, how long has Waloed been under Ultima's control?
How long indeed? Based on what we know of Barnabas's actions, I would guess some few years, mayhap more.
But to what end? What does Ultima want?
The tapestry. Show them.
By the flames.
Phoenix Gate, Drake's Breath, and now here. But what is it?
It is old, ancient, even. Naught remains of the faith it represents, save what can be gleaned from the image itself. None could tell me what the one in the apothecary meant, even the Undying. but I believe it may be the key to discerning Ultima's purpose. That figure in the center, the one beneath whom the icons congregate, that I believe to be Ultima. He is a god, or at least godlike, his very existence beyond our ken. The icons, and by extension their dominants, are meant to be his subjects, and while some, like Barnabas, have accepted this role, others have rejected it, like you, Clive, which is rather inconvenient, as it appears he needs you most of all. And gods don't like to be disobeyed.
No, I don't suppose they do.
Clive, may I tell Yotei of the lake?
By all means.
Yotei, I will be accompanying my brother to the Free Cities. Whilst we are afield, I would have you watch over those Clive has made his wards. Omielos delan tuisag ilith. Though well concealed, the hideaway lacks trained fighters to defend its occupants should they be discovered.
But it is my duty to...
As it has ever been my brother's duty, remember.
If that is your wish, Your Grace. But please be safe. If aught were to befall you,
You have my word.
Farewell, my lord, my lady.
We are in your debt, Yotei.
Let's find our friends.
It's plain she cares for you very deeply.
And I her, which is why I had to let her go.
Opportunity beckons. Who among... Is that Fig? Dread...
I hide you.
Dread... Of leave... I eagerly...
Cyril. How fares the search?
Well, Your Grace, my report shall be with you ere long.
Ah, yes. Yotei is otherwise engaged, at my behest.
And the duty of wardenship?
Fulfilled. For as you see, I've been reunited with my first shield.
I am Cyril, Knight of the Undying and bearer of the Burning Quill, charged with chronicling the mortal deeds of His Grace, Joshua Rosfield, Keeper of the Flame of the Phoenix, and rightful Archduke of Rosaria.
I entrusted Cyril here with overseeing the investigation into Ultima's origins. Findings from his brothers and sisters afield are delivered here to be collated and catalogued.
Just how many Undying are there?
Not nearly enough, milady. Yet we are glad to give our all in service to the Phoenix. Such is, and has ever been, our creed.
I see.
You have your associates, I have mine.
But you may now think of them as ours. That won't be a problem, will it?
The Phoenix is our sun, and we but the shadows that quicken in his radiance. It is from the darkness that we serve, both him and now you. Pray accept this token. For as long as you bear it, members of our... or if there is nothing...
No.
Your Grace.
The canva, then?
We'll talk about... You all seem very, You certainly keep strange bedfellows, Joshua.
Careful how you pack that leather. Any crystals.
You! Finally!
There's something...
At the universe.
The universe. Climb this...
The three of them. I'm here. In the... Namely...
I can't promise...
Remember...
How are those new boots treating you?
That Cyril fellow's an odd fish, don't you think?
Well, scholarly thoughts like...
No history would be complete without mention of the mother crystals.
Why won't the sky go back to how it was? I don't know.
So it's these stones to Canva, and the rest of the boxes to Dad. Not a scratch on them. These hides will fetch a good price. Have you noticed the Elder has been coughing?
What golden plains might the wanderers have called home, I wonder? Farmers must have settled here in Tabor. I should speak to the old scholar before I forget everything I've read. The engraving...
Oh, what? Oh, come.
Guardians, I'm pretty sure...
Fascinating. It would... But, oh, the...
Wanderers or...
No doubt you're... This is...
Children, that's all three.
And so, 3 in Guardians of the Mother. Little wonder it was... Nonetheless...
Too many stairs.
Ha!
How are those new boots treating you?
They're fantastic. Soft as Phoenix now, but...
Beneath the flood, yes.
The free cities under siege?
Let's go.
Yeah! Are you sure this is the right way, brother?
All right. There's still plenty of fighting in yet. This one. All yours, Torvald. The sooner it's off my hands, the better. Good girl.
Company.
It'll be over.
You deserve a rest. You're on my side, Torvald.
Whoa!
Here. Join me.
I don't play.
Very well. Do not allow.
Free cities under siege?
Orcs. Then let us be rid of them.
Straight home now.
Get him! Sick him! Over here! Kill! All yours, Torgal. Get him!
Come on.
Clive. Smoke.
Is the city fallen?
The free men are still holding their own, then.
Do we have any idea where Gav and the others might be?
There's a warehouse near the docks where we agreed to meet if there was any trouble. We should hurry.
Remember how some of... Well, now, but we ain't got my build, but where on which leaves?
I see.
And I didn't. There's been more, but there's only we can't keep. And that...
It's no...
It, and but would have put...
Back to Eastpool, then.
Not just yet. Let's hear Wade's plan first.
So what?
And you.
I cheat that we wish that with you. So that how you make idea. I should know. Or we.
That's the end of that, then. Or maybe not. What's that thing doing here? Doesn't matter. Those two. Any more surprise?
Bravo. A magnificent display, my lord.
You were watching. I thought you were...
We were.
Let's hope it was the last of...
I would.
Your men will be... It might be best.
Of course. Leave it with...
Oh, no.
That's all of them. Now to be... It won't be... The Mason, it'll take a...
So wait, if you don't...
Of course.
I'll let Mark if you need it.
And we will.
Eastpool lives again.
Let's go and tell Martha the good...
On it. There's two. And if it... No.
Oh.
I'll be taking you all to a storehouse in the Bales. Leave anything you don't...
You know what you have to do. Clive, as you know, before we...
Thank you.
It and... And so, will you...
I will.
Thank you. And...
Come then, brother. We are awaited in Gotan's Bales.
Come on. Faster! That'll do, girl. Everyone. You can no longer... Aye.
Oi! You lot!
They've gone with...
What's...
They're all...
Sid!
Where is this man? Come on.
Clive, look.
No. Don't tell me we're too late. Quentin.
Which is more than they followed me without question.
This must be the Quentin. I'll hold it. But your comrades, don't let that... Come on, then.
That is your new guard dog.
No. It's a rabid beast that needs to be run down. All yours, Torgal! Is it over?
Is it? He wept. Just as I dreamed all my plans, it was all but what is my faithful comrade.
Quentin.
Master...
You?
It's Lostwing.
What?
Lostwing. My Lostwing.
And look who's here.
They must have stolen in after we left, just before the flood struck. What if there are still people in there?
Don't be a fool! Damn it. It's not going to last long in there.
If we finish this quickly.
need to get back to Quentin. Quentin. Thank the fuck. Welcome back.
Is
the flood.
I see. Then all...
No, Master.
Why? All that I strove... I have nothing.
Well, the heck, you've got us, sent you.
But can't we just...
Your work, we build...
Your village. So long as you...
But why? Why would it?
Because we're...
Family?
Yeah, lost...
It was.
We can start again.
A fresh one light. Why, just a village. What's to...
That's...
Please, Quentin, after all. Permit me to... I will know...
I'll pretend...
But you must be...
A bottle or two.
Of course. And I have... If you don't...
I look forward.
If we're going to do this, well,
Clive, it just...
And what tell...
Why, you're...
I'm listening.
None remain, but...
Any... So...
And the plate.
X. See...
Of course.
Sounds like...
I will, even if I'm... So I'd better...
Try to clean. I'll do my...
You will find of it.
All right.
I'm sure.
Come on. Time to fight. me again.
I think that's the last of them.
I think you're right. Something the matter? Quiet.
Those are our turns.
I shall.
Him again.
Someone you know.
Yes, but enough about him.
It's done.
You made...
I should go and...
Don't let me... but Clive. She'll learn again. I'll explain everything.
Right. Eloise.
Thank you. Here. Well then, I suppose the first thing...
You're still in it?
We are. I trust, I suppose...
Well...
Ah.
You wanted...
The man I was watching. He represents the Silver Peak...
I don't think I...
Well, every trader in Dharmekia has. And they're still expanding. And judging...
And you'd rather...
I would rather. And I would never deny her... Eloise saved me from slavery. But this was not the luck. I won't let her give up on her dreams again for my sake. She freed me from my bonds. And she must be...
You're a good man.
I have always been grateful for what my... And I want to repay the... But each time an opportunity to do...
She loves...
And I love her. Though I'm sure...
Always.
Thank you, Clive. Well then, these bearers... That's a job for the...
Sounds like thunder.
You're late. We're starting to think you'd stumbled off a cliff.
I seem to recall that was you, Gav.
Good to see you. Any trouble on the road?
Nothing we couldn't handle.
I knew you'd come.
Is that who I think it is?
Yes.
Allow me to introduce my brother, Joshua.
Clive's told me all about you. Or even listening most of the time. Name's Midadol, but everyone calls me Mid.
My lady.
Hey?
My boy.
Uncle Byron.
It's really you. I never thought I'd see the day.
So these Akashic are being controlled?
That's what it looked like. Empty eyes, eerie blue glow. No doubt they were turned, but silent as monks, every last one of them.
Your man here speaks true, Clive. We saw more than a few in this city. They moved in ranks with a purpose, and not of their own.
Ultima's doing.
Perhaps.
What of the city? The people?
Dead, mostly.
Mostly, but not all. A handful managed to lock themselves in their villas before the Horde arrived. Some in the Merchants' District to the west, and a few others on the far bank.
If the Akashic stumble across either hiding place, a few bolted doors won't hold them for long. We need to find them. And quickly.
What do you propose?
We split into two parties. I will make for the Merchants' District, while you look to those across the river. Mind keeping an eye on my brother?
Not at all. We find the villa and try the servants' entrance.
Understood.
And what of us?
Mid, is she fit to sail?
The ship, the Mithril engine could probably do with a few more tweaks.
Then you better work fast. Even if we do reach the survivors in time, they'll never make it to the hideaway on foot.
You leave that to me.
See that Mid doesn't get herself into trouble, would you?
Think I can manage that?
I'll keep him safe.
Looks like you stuck with me, Byron.
That's Lord Rossfield, you little gutter snipe!
Shall we then?
And you keep Clive safe.
Be careful. Both of you.
You too.
All right, Torgal. Let's find those survivors. They don't stand a chance against those things. What happened to the Royal Army? There's nothing but monsters here.
leaders gather. There may still be survivors inside.
You've caused quite the commotion. But then I would expect no less from you, Muthos.
You again. I don't believe we've been introduced. You were in my family's crypt, and now you're here, with an army of Akashic thralls.
Manners, Lord Rosfield? They are men, like you and me. Albeit ones unburdened by the wills that drive our kind to madness. They are pure. They are divine.
What?
And they are all that remains in this once raucous city.
You'll pay for what you've done.
As you wish. I confess I have been very much looking forward to this. Pardon me this indulgence, Your Majesty. The vessel shall not be spoiled. I am Sleipnir of House Harvard, and you will yield. Or not. As long as you don't hold back. You will forgive me if my performance seems uninspired. It is just that I expected so much more from our chosen one. Perhaps this will kindle your flame?
What now?
A gift from my liege lord's armory. Gungnir. Watch closely, Mythos. Yes! One is seldom enough. Would you not agree?
Actually, I wouldn't.
The vessel is strong. My liege.
Clive!
You're all right.
As are you, I see.
We are, yes.
I'm sorry, but we couldn't save them.
It was over before we arrived.
Well, you did what you could. I fear we were all too late. What's wrong?
Nothing. I hope.
Leaving so soon, Mythos?
It's the king.
Indeed. You may kneel before Barnabas Tharm, Warden of Ash and King of Waloed.
Get back.
Wild and impetuous. I expected more of the boy who bested my Lord Commander. Yet I see why my master covets you so. The power within you, Mythos. The potential.
Stop calling me Mythos.
But Mythos is everything. The cornerstone of all creation. The Lord's vessel. Your purpose.
My purpose? To surrender my mind and body to that thing. No, Your Majesty. My purpose is my own. I made a promise to my friends, to my people. And nothing is going to stand in my way.
You would allow this delusion of free will to bar your path to greatness? Truly, your volition is a cancer. One that must be excised.
Try it.
As all the rest.
Joshua!
This way! Hurry!
Power beyond reckoning, and they use it as a crutch. Such a waste.
Will he be alright?
The phoenix can mend flesh, but the spirit must recover on its own. I'm afraid the rest is up to him. This place is remarkable. Outfitting it must have been no small feat. But why go to such trouble?
That beauty's belly's filled with wonders the world ain't ready for. If the guilds caught wind of what we were up to, they'd all want a piece. All right?
And how is he? Do not blame yourself. He was barely breathing when you brought him here. We would have lost him if it were not for you.
No. Barnabas may have severed nigh every sinew in my brother's body. But he made certain the wounds were not fatal.
Nigh every sinew?
Allow me, your lordship. Don't know what I was thinking, putting you to the trouble like that.
'Tis no trouble carrying comestibles to my ailing. Nephew.
I know, but you've already done so much for us. Pouring your gil into the hideaway and now the ship. I don't want to take the piss.
You risked your life. And for what? Some girl you hardly know. Why'd you do it? You got mad or something?
I wouldn't go that far.
Clive!
You're awake.
My boy. Oh.
All I want to do is help. And the world won't save itself. It was Sid. Your father, who taught me that.
Sounds like him.
Don't you dare do that again.
What of the Royalists?
Fucked off, the lot of them, along with the galleon. With the king on board, no doubt. The Iron Hair wouldn't sail without him. Clive. Jill didn't come back.
What do you mean?
She kept the king busy while the others dragged you out.
It's all right, Mid. Jill is fine.
The ether of her icon endures. And as long as it does, we can be certain she is alive.
We must pursue the Black Galleon. Jill will be with the king, I'm sure of it.
Well, good luck catching him, because my ship's going nowhere. It's the Mithril engine. She's got a kick like a wild chocobo and a mind to tear the hull in half.
But you have an idea.
Well, of course I do. My dad'll have seen this coming a league off. If I had his old writings...
If you had his old writings, you'd be sitting under a fuckload of rubble. The ones Otto didn't save anyway. I suppose he might still have a few pages in his stores.
We'll have to hope it's enough. Do what you can to ready the ship. I'll speak with Otto.
In your condition, you really are mad.
Perhaps. But the world really won't save itself. Right. Gav said that Otto might know something.
Cole said it was an army of a cash.
How are we supposed to do our duty when the hills are crawling with a Kashik?
Clive? But if you're here, where the hell is everyone else? Don't tell me.
They're all right. But it's a long story.
You lot don't do things by halves, do you? Well, at least everyone's still breathing. Now, as for these writings, I'm sorry to say, Clive, but if you had those, you'd be...
Sitting under a pile of rubble, I know.
But we were able to save a few bits and pieces from the ruins, most of which ended up being used to build this place. The more personal items we gave to the next of kin. In the case of Sid's things, that would have been mid.
Then I'll check the workshop.
Oh, I wasn't expecting you back so. All yours. Come again. I may have more for you.
Back again? How may I help you today? Here you are.
Which song should we listen?
If it's knowledge you seek.
Yep. What's that for you, dear? No scratches, right? Not bad, if I do say so myself. No scratches, right? Yeah, that should do you. Not my best work, but it'll do. You can thank me later. And?
Let me tell you...
All right.
Them rumours might be the... You see, there were a time when I weren't too... Some women looked to satisfy that. But then one day, said he'd give me access...
Was that the first?
Aye. He was true to his words, and all without... Told me about his plan. Said that with them gone, the realm would want for home. Why, I reckon. And that's when he had me. And the rest, a dozen years on. But I can say, you've all...
That there up.
So don't you go, me... Clive. Go on, then. You're rubbing me blind, you know. Finished, are you?